We waste time looking for the perfect lover, instead of creating the perfect love. While a partner can add sweet dimensions to our lives, we, each of us, are responsible for our own fulfillment. The highest function of love is that it makes the loved one a unique and irreplaceable being. Disbelief in magic can force a poor soul into believing in government and business. Love is the ultimate outlaw. It just won't adhere to any rules. My love for you has no strings attached. I love you for free. It's never too late to have a happy childhood. Our lives are not as limited as we think they are. No institution can be trusted, but love does work. We all could be happy and fulfilled, if we only had the guts to be truly free, and the wisdom to shrink our ego. When two people meet and fall in love, there's a sudden rush of magic. We are our own dragons as well as our own heroes, and we have to rescue ourselves from ourselves. Just because you are naked, it doesn't mean you are sexy.
Just because you are cynical, it does not mean you are cool. There are many things worth living for, a few things worth dying for, and nothing worth killing for. Unhappiness is the ultimate form of self-indulgence. When you are unhappy, you get to pay a lot of attention to yourself. The unhappy person resents it when you try to cheer him up, because that means he has to stop dwelling on himself. A sense of humor is superior to any religion so far devised. If you believe in peace, act peacefully. If you believe in love, act lovingly. If you want to change the world, change yourself. There is no such thing as a weird human being, it is just that some people require more understanding than others. Go ahead and fail. But fail with wit, fail with grace, fail with style. A mediocre failure is as insufferable as a mediocre success. Love easily confuses us because it is always in flux between illusion and substance, between memory and wish, between contentment and need. You should never hesitate to trade your cow for a handful of magic beans. Humanity has advanced, not because it has been sober, responsible, and cautious, but because it has been playful, rebellious, and immature. Our individuality is all that we have. There are two kinds of people in this world, those who believe there are two kinds of people in this world, and those who are smart enough to know better. There are only two mantras, yum and yuck, mine is yum. Curiosity, especially intellectual inquisitiveness, is what separates the truly alive from those who are merely going through the motions. All depression has its roots in self-pity, and all self-pity is rooted in people taking themselves too seriously. I see nothing particularly courageous about risking one's life. Have you risked disapproval? Have you ever risked economic security? Have you ever risked a belief? In the haunted house of life, art is the only stair that does not creak. The universe does not have laws. It has habits, and habits can be broken. The gods do not limit men. Men limit men. Teachers, who offer you the ultimate answers, do not possess the ultimate answers, for if they did, they would know that the ultimate answers cannot be given, they can only be received. I cannot believe that the most delicious things were placed here merely to test us, to tempt us, to make it more difficult for us to capture the grand prize. Birth and death were easy. It was life that was hard. Well, there's one thing to be said for money. It can make you rich. Politics is for people who have a passion for changing life, but lack a passion for living it. You don't have to be a genius to recognize one. If you did, Einstein would never have gotten invited to the White House. When we accept small wonders, we qualify ourselves to imagine great wonders. There's no point in saving the world, if it means losing the moon. If you're honest, you sooner or later have to confront your values. Then you're forced to separate what is right from what is merely legal. People who sacrifice beauty for efficiency get what they deserve. There are two kinds of people in this world, those who are part of the solution, and those who are part of the problem. People are never perfect, but love can be. The difference between a criminal and an outlaw is that while criminals frequently are victims, outlaws never are.